And the game is going to get started. We're going to go on board with Fiakarad. Let's see what he can do with this MTOS straight down this right hand side, being very, very aggressive. He's going to get himself up next to Strip Club. Good position, good work from him straight from the start. Somehow managed to get around the back.
Yeah, this is very, very interesting play here, Tun. Very interesting play.
Yeah, going straight for the home flag here, and this is really going to distract the enemy team and really help his team get towards B. Any kill's going to go down. Robs is going to take out Benny Central. Insomnia's coming in with the kill on. I realize though, Krads has done well just to distract them, and now he's going to be able to come around and help it B.
Yeah, and Krads' first shots don't actually connect with anybody but his teammates. Will have been able to do some more damage on that B flag there. I'm going to get on board with Benny Central straight off the spawn, as that TYT did momentarily go 4 down. TEC still unable to capture that B flag, as it looks as if somebody went back for the A point. On board with Insomnius now, as he's just pushing down his left hand side. He's got a good scope on towards that B flag. He just picked up 1 kill. That was Wonder that's just dropped down. He did play very, very well over the weekend. But now Insomnius already been taking some damage. He's just going to retreat and get back in some cover.
Looks like they're going to get a hold of it here though at TYT. And once again, very aggressive play from Insomnius trying to get a hold of it. Are they actually going to get a hold of B? They have lost C and they do not have a home flag. Oh, nearly a turn on, but realize picking up a potential. It was a 3-piece in the end there, so good work by him. Krads has some work to do here, see if he can keep a hold of this point. And we will jump on board with TEC after this, as realize does go down. Krads' grenade. Benny Central coming in with a kill on Wonder. Lots of kills going down for TYT actually, as TEC do go down. Krads and get some control.
Yeah, there has been some arguments that TYT really can't hang with the big boys, but from what I've seen of them, Tun, they really can. I mean, they've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into this game. I saw an interview between Benny Central and Fiakarad a couple of weeks ago, and they said that the teams didn't really give them the respect that they felt they deserved to start with, but since they've been playing, they really have picked it up, and teams do not underestimate them now.
And one of the players that I was speaking to over the weekend, I'm going to go on board with Quicker Than You. Most of it was actually talking about what we were going to do on the Sunday night, but that's irrelevant. On board with him now, using the Remington. You know, one of the most powerful guns on the game, if not the most powerful. 24 bullets in 1 clip, and that's all you need, really. 1 kill going to be picked up by him there pretty easily. As help from his team, who are doing pretty well here. Currently about a 10-point lead, and exactly a 10-point lead. Let's see what they're going to do to hold this down. They're doing pretty well with 2 cap at the moment. Quicker Than You with another kill on to realize. They're going for C actually, you know, they're not taking any prisoners yet. Quicker Than You advancing on, pushing towards C, but they are losing A.
Yeah, they're losing A, and as they tried to push on and get a new home flag, they did just go down. I'm going to get on board with Fiakarad, who once again is playing very, very aggressive with this MTOS. He really doesn't like to stop running, does he, Tunny? And he's just taken down 1 kill, and he looks like he's going to push straight on for A yet again, but does get shot down by Robs in the side. Yeah,
on board with Benny Central, just trying to hold down C for his team. Not going to happen though, it did eventually get shot down, but Quicker Than You, sorry, Benny was just covering that there, and he maybe will get a hold of C. He does eventually. He's going to jump back up top. Once again, you know, this is very good from TYT. 10 points in the lead. They'll be happy with that so far. But can they establish a bit of a better lead? Because something we did talk about a lot at the weekend was the sort of lead that you do want to be going in with. The sort of lead that isn't really enough to rest on your laurels, and 10 points is definitely not one of those leads.
No, I mean, Octane domination really is a game of 2 sides. You can get absolutely dominated by about 30-40 points on the one side, flip it over, and you can still win the game. So there's a lot of optimism when it comes to Octane Dom.
Yeah, on board with Insomnius now getting inside of B. They momentarily did lose it and have lost it. TEC covering that brilliantly, realizing Wonder coming in with 2 kills of their own. But Benny Central, Krads, and Benny Central coming in with a 2-piece as well. On board with Krads, see if he can hold this down. Needs help from his teammate. Grenade does come in, does get taken down. Are they going to get a hold of B? Yes, they are. And once again, TYT doing pretty well, but it's bouncing backwards and forwards between these two. The lead is never really getting any greater than 10 points.
No, it's not, but I mean, at least they are in the lead, Tunny. That's one positive that they can take in at the half-time mark. I mean, 50 seconds left on the clock. There's still time for them to extend that lead as well, as Benny Central's currently capturing this A point. Needs to make that kill, which he does. That's Wonder that's gone down off the spawn. Good play from Benny Central there. Good positioning on that A flag to be able to take the capture. So they've still got that 2 flag cap hold over TEC here. Benny Central just trying to push on for B, but does get taken down. Fiakrad's getting shut down as well, but Quicker Than You going to pick up that nice easy kill from C.
Yeah, good awareness by him, knowing that somebody was going to push through the store here. Staying on board them, just playing quite passively. 20 seconds to go. Their lead is pretty good at the moment. Just sitting on 19 points at the moment. They could definitely extend that out to 20-21 before the end of the game, especially if they can hold down B, and they've held it down so well. You know what? Something I've really like to point out here is the fact their map movement and map control has been so good. They're going to go in with a 22-point gap. That's pretty convincing, Gooch.
Yeah, that really was convincing. And like you said, that the movement around the map is what certainly surprised me. We started things off on board with Fear Krads. Now, what he did was he opted to run directly through the strip club, right the way round the back of the TEC spawn, and then just neutralise A. He didn't even go for the cap, he just simply neutralised it. That threw a spanner in the works and tried to help his team get the B flag, which obviously they ended up doing. They held the 2 cap for quite some time, so that was a great start by them.
Yeah, very good start. The second half's going to be coming up, but if you just got a good flick at the scoreboard there at the end of the map, it was not very good from TEC. Maybe just trying to get themselves warmed up a little bit. But
I only realised hitting the double digits on kills there, and TYT answering with 3 on double digits. I mean, you've got Benny Central on 15-7, Fearcrad's 14 kills, Quicker Than You 12, just the 8 for Insomulus, but that's still better than 2 of the TEC players, and he had 2 caps to his name as well.
Yeah, you know, I think TEC are they're a team capable of 3-0 in TYT, I think, but at the moment TYT definitely the better team going into the second half with that 22-point lead, and we're just going to get this second half started up.
Yep, just waiting on our designated host there. Of course, it is an impartial host for this tournament, making sure there is no argument of advantage or disadvantage due to the host. TP-LINK UK Invitational.
Yeah, second half coming up, and of course it is a 22-point difference between the two teams. TYT going to be looking to hold that, but we're going to go on board with TEC to see what they can do to try and get that back. Now they will be on the Ghosts team. Let's see what they can do. You know, I want to go on board with Realize actually.
Yeah, Realize was the top fragger for that team in that first side. 14 kills for him, the only player hitting up the double figures. Now, I've only just realised, Tony, we've not mentioned what these teams are actually playing for here. Now, obviously, this is a 6-team invitational. If you've been on over to TP-LINKgaming.com, there is a lot of coverage there of this specific tournament. You can see the group stages on the right-hand side and see how the league's panning out. Now, every league game that is being played is worth £50. So the 4 players will get a 4-way split of that £50 for every win that they do make. And following on through in the semi-finals, that semi-final win is worth £175. The grand final is worth £400. So if a team were to win every single game and make their way through to that final, win the final as well, they earn themselves £750. That gives a total prize pot altogether of £1,500.
You know, it's not bad for an online tournament, is it really? You know, it's definitely something you want to get yourself invited to. These teams have gotten themselves invited, and they have the chance of that prize. So on board with Wonder now, he's going to try and pick up this first kill. Does so well. Krads did get taken down, but Benny coming in there with the kill on Wonder. On board with Mello now. Remington is out. Grenade's going to go over. It's a bit hopeful for me, but he's not going to get the kill. Benny Central does take him down. Realize doing work on Insomulus, but I'm back on board with Wonder. Yeah,
Wonder off the spawn here, pushing down this left-hand side with the MTAR, but quick to be taken down. That was Fear Krads with that sneaky little spot in the corner there, as it's looking like TYT have started this side the way they ended the last Tony. They're looking very convincing, not letting TEC get a hold of that B flag, not letting them get a grip on this, and as it stands, Wonder's going to have to push in here and go up clutch.
Oh, and he did get it in there, but Mello taking him down with his own team's Grenade there. Benny Central and Krads coming up with kills, and they're going for the 3 cap, and they have actually managed to capture 2 home flags. B is currently neutral. This is all in TYT's favour as they go further and further ahead. On board with Mello now, does get taken down by Quicker Than You. Insomulus taking down Robs as well. I'm on board with Wonder. Realize managed to take down Benny Central, but at the moment Wonder going to try and get a home flag of his own.
Yeah, Wonder is being supported by Mello right now on this A flag. It looks as if they will be able to capture that spot, and they really do need to get themselves back into this. They were down 22 off the first side. They're currently down by 12 off this side. That's 34 points, and with only 3.5 minutes left, and they really are going to be leaving this late. This is not the start to the tournament that they wanted.
If they can, if they can 2 cap for the rest of the game, they'll go and win it. But it's as if they can do it. You know, it's very hard to hold a 2 cap for the whole game. I mean, they may go for the trip cap at some point. It does look as if they're going to get a hold of B. I'm going to go actually on board with Mello. See what he can do from this position, trying to defend around B, and does not have much help from his teammates. Mello currently in a bad situation, and his teammates seem to just be about respawning now. On board with him with the Remington in hand, looking towards gas and up top and pawn. Not going to happen though. His teammates have been pushed back, and Somulus going in there for A by the looks of things. And he's actually going to have a chance at it as 3 members of TEC do go down. Last guy alive is going to be Mello, defending B, trying to do so well, but not going to happen if Somulus does take him down. Wonder is there to clean up, but they are losing it.
Yeah, that was good play by Mello though. He bought this team some time. I mean, he was the only player around that B flag to start with, and Wonder there just taking down that player Fear. Krads on that B flag. Wonder really does need to get himself some cover. Sees 2 in front of him, doesn't manage to take down either there. As quicker than you gets the better of Realize, and Somulus takes down Wonder, and this is going to mean that they do need to start capping flags. They've still got that B flag. Mello currently on the C flag. Stray shots away, but with the support of Realize, they are able to cap that. So they do have the 2 cap locked in, Tony, but with 2 minutes left, I think they're going to need to go for the triple at some point.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need to at least neutralize a flag. Well, go for A at least. I mean, Albo and Mello here. And I'm just going to take a little peek at the scoreboard, because Quicker Than You is going 10-3 at the moment. The guy is dominating, and Rob's going 2-8. Not necessarily as good as he played at LAN this weekend. Quicker Than You coming in with another kill on the Mello there. Central does go down though. Rob's coming in, trying to pick up his game. Realize with kills, also Krads taking him down. And TYT have managed to neutralize B. It's looking very good for them for this first map on board, with one of the shots going down towards Pawn. Not going to happen. They're pushing for A.
Yeah, TEC have taken control now though, Tony. It's 49-45, so that's narrowing the gap. That's 18 points. 18 points in 1 minute 15 seconds. It's possible for them to still do this. They're in with a shout. I think Wonder needs to make himself around that A flag. Needs to at least neutralise it. Does see somebody sat in the corner though. He's going to take his time with this one. Oh, no, he isn't. I've called that a little bit too soon. Choked that shot, but fortunately with it, the support of Robs, he was able to make that kill. That means Wonder's going to get on this A flag now.
They're going to get the triple cap here,
so
this is going to be a really interesting end to the map. They were 22 points down. They're currently only 10 down. If they can hold the triple cap for just a little while. Oh, they're currently losing B and A though. B has went down. A is going to go down as well. Just about gets neutralized on board with Mello, trying to get control of B, but I think it's going to be out of their grasp just about potentially. It's going to go right down the wire here.
They could do it here, Tony. If they get this B flag and lock it in, which they've done, it's going to be the triple cap. They can't lose that A flag. I think they need to hold on to it. I mean, it's currently 20 points. Oh, they're going to do it, Tony. They are about to go in the lead with the next point tick over. That's awful for TYT. They've played so well for a while. That's 22 points. It's currently tying. And I think Mello with that little teabag knew that this is the victory right now. 23 points. They're winning by 1 point at the minute. There we go. Right down to the wire. That's going to come down to just 4 points, Tony. Wow, absolutely incredible.
TEC really showing their worth there, showing they were never out of the game, going in with the triple cap. We said that's what they needed. They went for it, got aggressive. Fantastic work by TEC. And Mello played fantastic well. Let's just have a look at the score. 14-8 from him with 6 captures. 6 captures apiece for him and Robs. Robs not performing on the kill point, but Quicker Than You. Currently, he went 15-9 in the end, but at one point he was 10-3. So he really dropped off. That leg tech, get in there, do the work. And my God, I mean, if the rest of the maps are as good as this one, we're in for a great game here.